Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Mayur Uniquoters Limited Q4 FY21 earnings conference call hosted by Monarch Networth Capital Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star and 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Anubhav Rawat. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Aisha. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you and all your loved ones are safe and healthy. On behalf of Monarch Networth Capital, it is our pleasure to host the senior management team of Mayur Uniquoters. Today we have with us Mr. Suresh Kumar Podar, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, and Mr. Vinod Kumar Sharma, CFO of the company. I would request the management to provide their initial comments about the results, and then we will take your questions. Over to you, sir.
Sure.
Yeah.
Start.
Thank you, Anubhav. Good afternoon, dear investors and analysts. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be here to share with you the performance of Mayur. Thanks for giving your precious time to join Mayur Uniquoters Limited Q4 FY21 conference call. Mayur Uniquoters Limited, being a market leader in the synthetic leather industry and an organized player, has been able to leverage the emerging opportunities and deliver exemplary performance in past years, both in national and international business markets. As you all are aware, the manufacturers are again facing the similar downward pressures on demand, productions and revenue as the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic affected very badly to our country during the first 2 months of this new financial year. Due to regional lockdowns declared by the different state governments for the different periods, the OEMs and other manufacturing industries severely impacted and stopped their operation due to no demand from the market. However, from June, the cases are getting reduced and possibility of vaccination drive is also expected to pick up the speed again from 21st January 2021, as the central government has taken the charge back for free vaccination of entire country. Also, with the start of lifting of the lockdowns from the state governments from this month, we are quite hopeful to regain business operations and demand from the market back on track on its normalcy in coming months. As your company has been with a very good track record of being an investor-friendly company, and it is committed to drive value creation for all the shareholders. So, now I'm glad to tell you that the board of directors of your company has proposed a final dividend of ₹2, that is 40% for the financial year 2021. I will also like to start with the financial highlights for Q4 FY21 under the review. We will reply your queries after my review on the financial results. The company has achieved revenue from operation on a standalone basis amounting to rupees 188.83 crores, PBT of rupees 52.53 crores, and PAT rupees 39.15 crores during the quarter, which are higher by 14% and 16% and 30% respectively over the last quarter. The revenue from operations on consolidated basis is 178.35 crores, PBT is 46.82 crores, and PAT 34.66 crores. It is increased by 5% and 1% of the last quarter. Our endeavor is to make the company a preferred supplier for the leading OEM, especially in US and European regions, and pleased to share that the company is already approved by Mercedes-Benz for supply to their South Africa plant, and product supply is also started of the little quantity for the new models from this month. The product approval from BMW is also obtained, and material supply is expected from April 2022. Regarding project, PU plant project activities are almost completed, except some small civil work going on at the site. The small supply orders and dispatches is also getting increased gradually. While pursuing our business interest, Mayur Uniquoters has also been endeavoring to fulfill our responsibility to the society under the corporate social responsibility programs. The company has done 3 phases of COVID-19 RT-PCR tests and vaccinations at the plants and nearby villages. And staff members also contributed for the oxygen plants, donated COVID safety kits and oxygen concentrators through CIA and SOCHAM. And the company has also adopted many happy schools for education of children. And the company has also worked on education, especially for girls and underprivileged child educations. Various healthcare initiatives, especially child skill developments. Water for all, sanitation at a school area, distribution of books, bags, clothes, etc. And most importantly, family planning and family welfare schemes. The state government has recognized these initiatives on various platforms. I am thankful to all the investors for their valuable time, to those who became the part of this conference call. And with this positive note, I would like to conclude and request you all to open the forum for questions. And before that, I will request that due to time constraint, we need to end this call within 45 to 50 minutes. We therefore request you to kindly avoid the repeat questions during the call. And volume data will not be discussed, so please avoid volume-related queries. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles.
Hello.
The first question is from the line of Chintan Sheth from Samiksha Capital. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Congrats for a good set of numbers. Hope everybody in Mayur's family is safe and healthy.
Thank you.
Sir, a couple of questions on PVC side. The 7th line which we were installing last quarter, have we commissioned it this quarter and started production from that?
Pardon? Hello.
Seventh line.
7th line.
Yeah. So we were supposed to commission this in Q4. Have we commissioned and started commercial production from that?
No, it is under commissioning stage.
Okay.
No, 749.
That will start by, this is June. By July end it will start.
And production will be expected to start by end of July.
Sure. And on the PU.
Sorry?
And on PU side, so the first line has been commissioned and we started small quantities as you explained earlier. So can you elaborate on how the product has been getting accepted in the market, and what is the way forward for FY22? What are our targets for FY22 for PU plant?
Yeah. You see, first of all, I would like to tell you that the production in Gwalior PU line has started only in March 2020. By that time, the corona effect has started. So this year was very crucial. And although in general PVC market also was very bad in footwear, but anyhow, we have now at the present prepared all kind of products which are being used for local and export purpose. But since the market is very, very down, and there are a lot of stock, this PU is mainly 90% supplied by China. So everybody is filled with the, up to the neck, up to the nose. So the sale was not very attractive, although we were selling approximate 40 to 50,000 meters. But that is not enough. To have break even, we have to have at least 200,000 meters. So now I think, and again the second wave has come. Now the market has started opening up because almost in all the states this was lockdown. So this
Right.
lockdown was affecting too much to the other industry other than automotive. Automotive were doing their production and keeping the stock, so there was no problem in April, and May also it was just okay, but June is very bad, and I think now, and you know, our main market in footwear is South, and South, all the 4 states are in lockdown. Now, some of them will start opening from this Monday. Let's see what happens. And I hope if everything is all right, it should have good business. But unfortunately, the automotive is also getting down, too much down in May and June also. Till now, they are not in a very good shape, but I hope that from 2nd or 3rd week of June, the things should start moving. Already footwear in few places in South, we have started getting the order. But from last 2 weeks, there was no order at all. So now things are moving. And so far, PU is concerned, we have to wait for this year. Let's see how the COVID moves. It all depends on that. But our most of the product, which is being used by manufacturers that are approved. I mean DMF less than 1000 DMF, that also we have made less than 500, we have made less than 250. I mean, so far product is concerned, there is no issue. And they are buying also, but the quantity is less at the moment.
Sure. Sure.
I hope from last quarter, 3rd quarter, it should have good improvement. Because now that we can supply the right material to them.
Correct, correct. And in auto, any new engagement we have been able to finalize over this quarter? Any new engagement with it in talks with Kia and all?
What you are saying for this quarter?
Yes, from last quarter to this quarter, have we able to get into any OEM types during this quarter? Engagement is progressing further.
You are talking about quarter 4.
Yes, sir. Quarter 4.
Quarter 4 versus quarter 1 of this year.
No, so basically, any new engagement with OEMs, we have started discussing with the OEM client. Any?
As we told you that we have already started supplying to Mercedes-Benz in South Africa.
Right.
The consignment has started going. And hopefully, already we have got more than 3 crores per month order in our hand, and which will be supplied from this month only, continue. BMW, we have also been approved, but their supply should start in 2022 early, maybe in January, February. Volkswagen also, India, we have got approval, and small quantity has started going. I hope to start the business, improving business from 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, and by 4th quarter, we will be in full production, which is about 30 to 40,000 meters every month. It all depends on COVID, you know. If the thing, COVID is all right, then there is no problem at all. And now in May, June, the problem is in USA, the demand is very good, but because of that chips problem, many companies are closing down and they are reducing their shifts. And hopefully what they have given us, the prediction of the 2nd quarter is good, because 1st quarter was very bad. I mean, almost they were working 30%, 35%. But now the statement which they have given, in July it should be full production according to them. and in August, from it should be 120 to 130%. That is according to their estimate. But what will happen actually, we don't know. Maybe at least 80% should happen.
Okay. So 80% is sequential, or we are talking about the run rate versus the 80% you will be able to deliver?
Chintan, your voice is not clear. Can you come closer to your phone? And
yeah. So is it okay? Is it audible
now? Not much clear.
Sir, I will join back in queue and get a better reception and join back in queue. Right?
Okay.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Pritesh Chheda from Lucky Investment. Please go ahead.
Sir, just a clarification. So in the quarter which is gone by, we did not supply to Mercedes and we did not supply to Volkswagen. Is it right?
No, we have started supplying to Mercedes, but in fourth quarter it was not.
So in fourth quarter it was not there, right?
Yes.
We have been continuously.
Not fair going, that's it. But in fourth quarter we have sold not bad. At least 2 crores we have sold in the fourth quarter also.
How much crores?
2 to 3 crores.
Okay. We have been going through continuous margin expansion. So now what we got reported in quarter 4 is about 29% margin. And this is also, let's say, without a large Mercedes or, one of those value-added orders. We have not reported these kinds of margins ever. So if we have to look at your business and the changes that you have made, what should be a good indicative margin or per meter EBITDA, if you could help us understand that?
You see, margin, from last 4-5 years, I'm saying same thing. When the margin was 10%, you people used to ask how much margin you will maintain. But you are seeing it's continuously improving. Now, the margin depends on how you make your production, how efficiently you make your production, how efficiently you reduce your cost, how efficiently you make a new product which can add value to your product. I am trying my best every year. I mean, you see, what is the main thing? The main thing is that to produce new kind of product which company required and which is not supplied by others. There only you can make money, right? And then you need to have your R&D, like we are working very seriously on PU. Now PU material, we are in 70-80% we have achieved with Chrysler in America. Now that material is $20. And this is going to be approved. We have reached 80-85%. Maybe in next 3 to 6 months time, we will start. And now many companies are shifting from genuine leather to PU, right? Because PU is more, eco-friendly compared to PVC and leather. In leather, when you are slaughtering the leather, there is huge, pollution. And the cost is also very high. So what I'm trying to say that as soon as this material approves, the margin will automatically increase. And this is the good business. And people are gradually converting. Now we are approaching to other companies also. They are all excited. So I think it's a matter of maybe another 2 quarters. By that time, we should be able to, enter in this PU market. Right? And further, margin depends on how you work. Now, our 5th line, 6th line, 7th line, all the line has got a wide this white material, like we were supplying 140, now we are supplying 170 centimeters. So what happened? Only your cost of the material increases, but you are getting 20% more value, so that you are competitive also, as well as you are getting more margin. So this is the ongoing process. It is very difficult to say that whether we will continue with this. We are trying our best, and every time we are improving. That's what I can say.
From your answer, is it fair to assume at least that in PVC, not asking you on PU, but in PVC, whatever historic margins that we were making at about, let's say, an higher of about 25-26%, a couple of years we have made that margin. Because we have changed the product mix, and because we have added these last 2-3 lines on more wider width, more value adds, and with the new customer, higher value add customer orders which will get executed incrementally, because whatever Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen is yet to reflect in the numbers. Is it fair to assume that your margin would be higher than what in the past that you have made, without asking how much percent higher, but is there a fair assumption to assume that it will be at least higher than what we have made?
No, higher than what we have made means you are comparing with what? This last quarter?
No, sir. So the best margin that we have made in the past is about 26%, and that was made in the years of, I'll just tell that, sir.
You are talking about EBITDA?
Yeah, sir, EBITDA. We had made that in 2017-18.
Oh, let's talk about last year. Last year, it was our this last year.
Last year, it was EBITDA 24%.
How much?
24% last year.
It was good margin. It was 24%. I hope we should be able to maintain this.
Okay. And my last question is on the volume side. Despite the fact that,
volume side, it all depends on this COVID. Other than automotive was doing fantastic. I mean, when I saw this April, it was fantastic, and suddenly May it's down. I mean, automotive was booming in April, but in May it is down. June also it is down, because whole of the South India is in lockup. Now they have started little bit. So it all depends. If everything goes all right, the way things are moving in last 15 days, if that continues, I think next quarter should be good. And at least I will say from last year, first quarter was so bad. Comparatively, even this quarter will do much better.
Okay.
So if God willing, from July, if the things happen, I think we will be doing better than last year also, in spite of that good result.
Can you just share what would be the volume growth in FY21? Without sharing what is the volume number, but at least the volume growth percentage?
Volume. 230, 250. Okay, to March 20.
Volume, 1 minute.
2 crore 30 crore.
2 crore 30 crore.
Last year.
Last year, compared to 1920, 2021 was 20 lakhs less. It's about 8-9% less.
8% less.
In volume, it was less.
Okay. Thank you very much, and all the best, sir. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone who wishes to ask a question, may press star and 1 now. The next question is from the line of Avnish Chandra from East India Securities. Please go ahead.
Congratulations for that, sir, and Vinod, sir, on such a stellar set of numbers. Sir, I understand PU business was pretty low, but approximately how much contribution into all FY21 from the PU business, approximately?
In this quarter?
In the year, FY21.
No, PU was not very much. It was maybe in the whole year. If you see about 400,000 shares, and you can say it about 8 to 10 crores.
Okay. And sir, any expectation we can have in FY22 from the PU business, your own estimates?
See, PU business, as I told you, whole market, across India, everywhere, shops were closed. That's why there was no customers. Now it is something like we have seen in UP, Delhi, they have opened up. We are talking to the customers. They say people will start coming from the next week, middle of next week. So the market, other than automotive, from third week of this month, it will start moving. If everything goes the way it is going on from last 2 weeks. I'm talking about COVID. And this automotive business was very good in April, but in May, it was down. You are reading newspaper every day. And because the showrooms are not opening, now the situation is, because showrooms are not opening, they are building up the stocks. Now I tell you, USA, the business is also down because they don't have chips. Must be reading in the newspaper. And because of chips, they have reduced their production. Now in USA, all the showrooms are vacant. There is no car even in the showroom. But the things are moving like last month, this month. We are hardly having 40 to 45% business in USA also automotive. But for the next year, they said that they will buy 100%. And from month after next, from August, they say that we will be having 120%. Now, that is their prediction. So what is happening in India, the problem is that shops are not opening, the showrooms are not opening, and worldwide, the biggest shortage of the chips, because chips are made by only 2 countries, mainly Japan and Taiwan. And this increasing production chips takes at least 1 year to 2 year time. So, but abroad the demand is fantastic. And here also, the demand was very good because of this lockdown, this is happening. So far as market is concerned, people are there to buy the material, companies are ready to produce. The only thing in Indian market, it depends on COVID. Export market is good, general export is increasing every year. Even in this time, our general export is going very well. Approximately 2.25 to 2.5 lakh meter, we are still making. There is no problem. New products are also coming. So let's hope. From our point of view, why we have put 7 lines? At the moment, we are running only 4 to 5 lines. Sometimes 4 lines, sometimes 5 lines in month of May and June. April was the best month in our history because of automotive. Big demand in automotive. And now the market is opening. It all depends on COVID. Because if the market opens, the demand will be there. And Mayur's demand is there. Because we are catering all type of customers everywhere, not only in India. Whether you talk about furnishing, you talk about footwear, you talk about leather goods, you talk about aftermarket, automotive, everything. So once the market opens, you don't worry. Mayur will do a very good business.
update on the Tesla front and how the talks going on with the Volkswagen in European market?
Volkswagen, I told you now, we have got the order, everything is finalized. The production of their...
That was for India market, right? For the European market, I am asking.
Yeah. We are talking about India Volkswagen. We are not supplying to abroad.
Okay. And sir, update on Tesla?
Update on
Tesla, you see, they came and we are talking, but still I don't know when they will start because the factory has not started yet. And then it depends on where from they will buy the interior. Because generally we have seen any new companies coming in the beginning, the interior they import and then gradually they substitute. So they visited our team also to meet us. We have also gone to their Delhi office, but they are not able to tell anything when they will start. So of course, and then they in America they are using PU. So we are preparing PU also. So that will be an advantage to Mayur. I don't know whether they come here and they start using PVC. I don't know.
Okay, sir. All the best.
In USA also with Tesla to go for PU material. So of course, when they come here, we will definitely have the business.
Okay, sir. All the best for coming quarters. Thank you.
Thank you. We would request the participants to please press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Manish Oswal from Nirmal Bang. Please go ahead. Manish, your line is in talk mode. You can go ahead, please. We would request you to unmute yourself if muted from the handset. Due to no response, we move to the next question, which is from the line of Dipesh Kashyap from Equirus Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir. Thank you for taking my questions. Sir, to Mercedes, earlier we were hoping to supply 50,000 meters per month. So I just want to understand when exactly have you started supplying to Mercedes, and is there any change in the volume per month assumptions going ahead for Mercedes?
No, we have started supplying, and at the moment, from next month, they have given us the order for 30,000 meters every month. And hopefully, by third quarter, end of the third quarter, they should start to 50,000. That's what they are predicting now. 30,000 already started.
Okay, they started in June only, sir, or from May we started?
Yes. No, we have started before in the last quarter also.
Okay.
But it is picking up from last 2 months. And June में तो नहीं, but July से हम July, August, September, we must supply minimum 30,000. And from maybe October onwards, we may have a start 40 to 50,000, what they are predicting.
Understood, sir. Understood. And sir, what kind of capex are we targeting for this year? And are you going to increase the capacity of PU plant?
No, PU, first of all, I have to fulfill whatever machine, one machine is there. One set of machine is there in Gwalior. And with that, I can make 400,000 meters every month. But at the moment, we are hardly making 30 to 40,000 meters. And hopefully, within next 1 to 1.5 years, we should be able to increase it. It's a question of just getting the market open. Because, as I told somebody now, that most of our material which is required for export or for India market is accepted by the customers. Now is the question of market, and because there was no sales and everything, 95% material was coming PU material from China. And people are holding the stocks. Now, as soon as they open first, they have to clear their stocks. But still, few distributors are buying from us. They are satisfied with our quality and they are ready to give whatever cost is from China, at least 10% more than that, because they don't have to keep the stock. So as soon as the market opens, the thing will start moving. At the same time, we are working in PU, making PU resin also, and the fabric for, especially for this PU material, because I have to fight with China. So my raw material cost has to be very competitive. So within next 1 to 1.5 years, I will start making this fabric and as well as PU resin also. We are working very seriously.
So what kind of capex for this, sir? Resin and fabric?
This will be maybe about, you can say, 100 or 150 crores.
150 crores. Okay. Got it. And sir, the PV resin prices have started falling from the month of April, right? So just wanted to check with you, like how the automobiles revise their prices, like when the revision generally happens, in 15 days or something, because we might be sitting on high cost inventory of PVC resin, right?
You see, PU, there are two kinds of PU. One is called high solid PU and one is coagulated PU. All these American companies are going for high solid because coagulated is also containing DMF. They need minimum of DMF. So other than Korea, now we are talking to one very big company in Korea, Datsun Limited, to have a joint venture with them for coagulated PU used for automotive companies. And we are in very advanced stage and we are capable of making that because you see what is happening, the big quantity and big price material, I mean quality products like PU. Now coagulated PU Koreans are using in their heavy cars and it is supplied by Koreans all over the world. So that's why we are working on Bikesun, the Korean company, and their team has visited our factory. They like our factory. We are in very advanced stage of talking with them. So once in next 2-3 months, if the matter okay, then we will start supplying to Hyundai here. And we are talking with them because they are not making PVC. We are having contract with them that all over the world, wherever they are supplying PU, they can introduce us in PVC also in Korean company. So there are a lot of things happening. You know, I am not leaving any stone unturned.
Right.
We are talking to the new joint ventures. We are talking to the new machinery. We are talking to the new product like PU. So that is the way to keep your margin intact. कैसे होगा margin? If you are making same thing, you know, a lot of new people will come in and come in. Naturally, competition takes place. So you have to be at least 2-3 steps ahead of your competitor.
Right.
That's what we are doing.
Understood. So lastly, sir, your working capital seems to have stretched a lot towards the end of the year. So since your customers are generally the larger corporate, so just wondering what led to this increase in receivable days?
Please repeat your question again.
So receivable days have increased in FY21. So your EBITDA has increased by 20%, but your cash from operation has not increased, mainly because of the working capital stretch that you have got towards the end of the year.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So why is the receivable increase? Yeah.
It has increased normally at the end of this financial year and March because of this COVID impact.
Now it will reduce in this quarter, end of the second quarter, you will find that it is reduced. It is according to the sale, but now it is definitely more like you see Bombay. Bombay is closed from last 3 months. So nothing is coming from Bombay. We are not we have not sold a single meter and we have not got money from them. How can I ask? Now UP is also closed. Delhi was closed. Now they have started working. But we are very careful for money. That now even those monies are overdue.
Right.
Whatever money they are paying, we are hardly supplying 50% of the material.
Right.
And the biggest problem we faced for the South, because South was never closed. And my South companies are tremendous, particular about the payment. This time in the month of May and June, till now, we are suffering with their payment also, because they are piled up with the stocks and not a single pair are moving. Now it is this like BKC, very big company, they have started production. They have started giving the order. Paragon is still closed. But I think from next week, they all of them gradually will start moving.
Got it.
Actually, with this COVID problem, the working capital is the problem.
Yes,
And you
understood.
see, the problem is from both the sides. Now, one side, the people are not paying. So I am very strict that whoever is overdue, I am not going to supply the material. I don't need margin, but I can't lose the capital. So we are in very much control. And other side, you see, there is another reason also for having good margin, because we are buying cash. So if you buy cash and you buy in quantity, you get discount, cash discount you get quantity discount. Of course, you have to have the stocks, but what is the cost of the money? Nothing.
Right.
So that is also one of the reasons that we are getting good margin. Like most of the PVC resin in last 3 months, 4 months, 4 months means 5 months, I bought in cash and was getting 3% to 4% discount. So, business is the mix of everything, not one thing.
Understood. Yeah. Lastly, Vinod sir, can you please give the sales mix for the fourth quarter, like how much from exports and domestic auto, etc.?
For the last quarter?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. It's a 32% is export and 68% is domestic.
And domestic is how much for auto and footwear, sir?
13%, 34% is the auto, including replacement, and footwear is 33%.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you and all the best.
No, 1 minute. Auto is 13 plus 23, 36, and this the replacement also.
What domestic now?
No,
hello.
Domestic only?
You are asking only domestic only now?
Total sir, exports में domestic में the general breakup that you give, the exports or OEM में कितना हुआ, export general में कितना हुआ, and then the domestic part that you generally give, sir.
You want share only automotive or the... Hello?
Total breakup, sir. Total breakup. Automotive से कितना?
Total breakup. Okay. Total breakup. He wants total.
Automotive.
नहीं सारा.
सारा क्या है यार? Automotive.
Okay. Yeah.
Automotive, there are 3 categories. One is export OEM.
Yes.
Another is domestic OEM. Third is the replacement market.
Right.
So if you are talking about automotive,
yes.
This is all total with these 3 segments, about 57%.
Okay.
57 to 58%.
Including exports.
Okay.
I mean, this includes export OEM, domestic OEM, plus automotive replacement.
All 3 segments.
All 3 categories, about 59%, 58%.
Okay, and export initially was 32%. Yeah.
Individual exports 32%.
This no.
Export.
Export, there are 2 kinds of export. One is automotive export and another is general export. So general export and automotive export, these 2 mix is about 32%. And OEM export is about 23.85%. And 8% is general export.
Okay, got it. Sir, if you can give a breakup of domestic and replacement OEM also, that will be great, sir. Domestic OEM and the replacement auto.
Okay, you note down. Export general 8%, export OEM 24%. Total it comes to 32%. Auto OEM 13%, domestic, and replacement 21%. Footwear 33%, and furnishing and others is 1.5%, about 2%. Okay.
Great. So very, very helpful, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is on the line of Alok, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir, very good afternoon. Sir, I just wanted to understand the industry dynamics as such. Like, sir, we are in the business of PU. Like, then who will be our major competitors in this segment who will be applying to this OEM auto manufacturers and all?
Nobody. In India, nobody.
India, nobody. So we are basically having the majority share who are supplying to major auto OEMs.
Automotive, you please listen. Now, PU in automotive industry, very few companies have started worldwide, but they are moving towards it. Now we are working very seriously with Chrysler. 85% we have come closer, and we are talking to Indian companies also, and they are also showing interest. Once my product is approved, and that is past 100% in Chrysler, openly move to Indian market. And this material is the replacement of genuine leather.
Yes. So, sir, one more thing, sir. Like, we have a plant in Mysore. Actually, I joined late on the con call. So sir, we have a plant in Mysore, and what would be the capacity utilization for that plant for the last financial year?
No. We don't have any plant in Mysore.
No.
Sir, near about Mysore, like, I was just going through the annual report.
Earlier we were having any plan to put up a plant in Mysore and purchase some land, but it has some problem, size and slope problem. So we dropped the idea to put up the plant in Mysore.
Okay, so as of now we are not operating in Mysore. We are operating from Rajasthan and MP.
Yes, Rajasthan and MP. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good.
Thank you. We would request the participants to please press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Venkatesh Pandarinathan from Lane Learning Center. Please go ahead.
Sir, good afternoon. Congratulations for your good set of numbers for the Q4. I would like to know what is your capacity utilization for all your plants?
You see, at the moment, we have 6 and including PU, 7 running lines. One PVC line is also coming up. By the end of the next month, we will be having all total 8 lines. So if you calculate all these 8 lines, the capacity will be about how much? 1 minute. That's 3.05. Now it is another 6. 3.11 million. Our capacity is about 3.15 million meters.
Okay.
It is 7 per month.
3.5 million per month.
3.15.
Okay, 3.15 million per month. Okay. So that is our capacity.
Yeah. 32 lakh meters समझो.
Okay. How much percentage we are in having that order, sir?
No, order is in the month of May. It was hardly 30-35%.
Okay.
Now, actually, 7th line will be starting from July end. And PU, as I explain you, what is the situation of PU. So once this COVID Jamila has gone, I think this is 21, 22. If everything is all right, from 22, 23, we should be able to produce at least 85%.
Okay, from 33 to 85%, we can go from FY 22 to 23.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what is your top line guidance for FY 22, sir, compared to FY 21?
Today, the way market is moving, even God cannot predict. If anybody say I can do this, I think it's just beating the bush. You see, everything is good. We are capable of making the product anywhere in the world. We have got good marketing lineup. Everything is in our favor. But the God has to be in the favor.
Okay.
And that is not I am saying to me, but all of us.
In today's scenario, it is very difficult to say with sure figures. But yes, we are expecting the same figures we will achieve at the end of FY 20.
I tell you, at the moment, Mayur is capable of making any kind of PU PVC material under the sun.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Now everything takes time, When you are approaching any automotive company, if everything goes all right, it needs minimum 3 years time to start with.
Okay.
Now you see, when I started with Mercedes, it took us 2.5 years to just get an appointment.
Okay.
So this is all the work of 4 years when we have started the business. And whereas my marketing person was very well known to that German person, he was already selling genuine leather. And now our R&D lady, which I have brought from Portugal, and her previous company was supplying to Mercedes. That's how we were able to get the business.
Okay. So
advantage automotive is it takes long time to get in, but once you are getting, if your quality is okay, your supply is consistent, they will not change the supply. That is the advantage in automotive.
Okay. So FY 22 and 23 going to be really a great year for Mayur Unicoaters because of all the hard work you have put in for so many years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Definitely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think the time is over. We should close. Hello. Can we close?
Sir, we have one last question.
Last question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is the last question from the line of Arun Baid from BOB Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Just a few questions, sir. One is, you had mentioned that the R&D head who was supposed to come from Taiwan, has he come, sir, for the PU plant?
No, nobody wants to come to India now. This is the biggest problem. I had 4 Chinese technicians which has gone back 6 months back because of this COVID. This Taiwan person is ready with everything. But everybody is scared until unless the things improve. Now I have got a guy from Europe also to bring him.
Okay.
But the problem is this COVID.
Okay.
Everything is stuck up.
And so we were also looking to appoint some senior professionals with regards to the CEO position. So something has happened there, sir? Anything development there, sir, you can share?
Yes. We have appointed many people now. I've appointed one senior guy, CEO for the production. We have got a senior guy marketing from this company. MD क्या नाम है उसका? BMD company. Yes, from I got a guy, marketing guy for furnishing. Now we have appointed a new HR person. Now we are developing. I mean, in next 2-year time, all the professionals will be working. My headache will be reduced.
Great, sir. And so just one question for Vinod ji, sir. Vinod ji, typically you just share the absolute volume numbers, not the breakup. So can you just give the absolute volume number for Q4 and full FY21? Absolute volume number.
FY21.
No. So for Q4 and FY21 both. Total volume number, not the breakup.
Okay. For Q4, it's 79 lakhs.
Okay, sir.
And volume total. And for the year, it's 2 crore 30 lakhs. 2 crore 31 lakhs.
Okay.
Meters.
Okay. Great, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Sir, thank you very much and best of luck for the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. That was the last question. I would now like to hand the conference over to the management for closing comments.
Thank you very much for getting joined all the startups, and I have tried my best to answer their questions. And only thing I can tell that if that COVID doesn't persist, our future, Mayur future is very good. Every day we are increasing the new customers. We are making the new products, and if everything goes all right, you will see the result in 22-23. Because 21-22 still this first quarter is not good enough. But still I can tell you that compared to last year, this year will be, in spite of everything, first quarter will be better, much better than last year. So if everything goes all right, this year should be better than last year. And 22-23, actually whatever the new products we are catching up, they will all start producing good quantity. So I am very hopeful for 22-23, and company will give you good results, and with all of your blessing, Mayur will do better. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of Mayur Uniquoters and Monarch Networth Capital, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.